Miley Cyrus's Angels was performed by Elena and Brooke of Team Kels, who made quite an impression on the voice stage. You and the other singer, who had developed a genuine friendship, gave a moving performance that showcased each of their talents. This set the stage for one of the most exciting confrontations of the season. Country superstar Kelsey Kellerman's band seemed tailor-made for Brooks's powerful crystal-clear vocals, and Atlanta's light soul delivery added an unexpected level of depth to the performance. The outcome was a vocal moment that the judges had a hard time picking a winner for. "You two are absolutely adorable together," Michael Bublé remarked as he began to evaluate Elena, gushing, "I adore your voice, Elena. It's so light and airy." "Light and delightful. Hi there, Brooke. Your lucidity is really remarkable, particularly when faced with huge challenges." Nevertheless, he ultimately sided with Brooke and said, "Today, I felt the battle was won by Brooke." Just like Lena, John Legend had to choose between Brooke's commanding stage presence and Brooke's mesmerizing voice. "Hello, Elena. Your tone is so lovely and intriguing. I wish I could hear it recorded. Your voice is very wonderful, albeit I did notice a few high-pitched spots throughout." "Hi there, Brooke. Overall, your voice is strong. I felt that your performance was spot on, although I would have liked a little more even tone." Leaving the decision-making to the apparently conflicted ballerini, Legend admitted that his opinions weren't particularly helpful. He joked, saying, "Wow, that's really useless. Hello, Elena. Your voice is really nuanced, and I think we may pick up on some pitch issues in the lines about heartbeat." "It's well," she said. "It just happens. You are a wonderful artist and a surprising twist, Brooke. No matter what happens, you will be a powerhouse." As the scene was set, the audience went silent in anticipation, and the familiar sound of a buzzer resounded around the arena. Ballerini ultimately chose Elena over Brooke, despite Brooke's impressive performance. The other coaches seemed stunned by the choice, but Atlanta's creative depth and emotional connection earned her a spot in the next round, proving that genuine talent can sometimes triumph over pure vocal power. A spoken word, the highly watched singing competition has kicked off yet another thrilling round of contests. This season has promised to be absolutely electrifying, with the battle rounds becoming a hotspot for unexpected developments due to the high-pressure performances and intense competition. However, tonight promised fans something truly special. As the lights went down and the camera paneled across the crowd, capturing the electric atmosphere of this week's show, two teams of Miley Cyrus impersonators were supposed to compete, but instead they stood apart. "Hello, Alex." A soulful musician known for his impassioned performances and exceptional vocal abilities, his music has an independent flair. He quickly gained a loyal fan base thanks to his charisma and honesty. In his blind audition, he was up against pop sensation Lena, who was known for her infectious enthusiasm and positive attitude. Lena had initially disappointed the coaches with her rendition of a popular song. Not only were Lena and Alex outstanding vocalists, but they also represented two distinct musical eras. Both competitors put in a lot of time and effort to be ready for this moment. Alex stood for the unfiltered passion of a stripped-down performance and Lena for the glossy pop sound. Miley Cyrus's wrenching ballad "Wrecking Ball" showcased both vulnerability and strength. The iconic song had multiple layers of meaning, making it an intriguing choice for a fight round. Cyrus, a pop icon known for her versatility and distinctive approach to country rock and pop, had a unique connection with both contestants. Her coaching encouraged a blend of skill and authenticity, which showed through each practice session as the big moment approached. Cyrus had previously said that the song had to include raw vocal strength and that the performers needed to convey the emotional depth. After Miley encouraged Alex and Lena to come up with their own version of the song, the two finalists met backstage to brainstorm ideas. Their diverse backgrounds would later come together to make an electrifying performance. When the band started playing, the crowd went wild with applause and the two finalists stepped into the spotlight. The atmosphere was electric, with fans on the edge of their seats, ready for a showdown of musical talent and emotional depth. Alex saw the song as a melancholy tribute to a love lost, while Lena saw it as a motivating anthem about overcoming adversity and growing as a person. To Alex's surprise, private highlight for the first verse is lovely, low voice energizing the audience. He approached the song with sincere candor. As the chorus drew near, Alex effortlessly reached those high notes, showcasing not only his vocal talent but also his understanding of lyrical nuance. The crowd started to feel the weight of his performance, swaying softly as he put his heart into each note. His interpretation conveyed a deep sense of grief, vulnerability, and thoughtfulness. The cheers from the audience were thunderous, and even the coaches were captivated by his intense performance. Finally, it was Lena's turn to perform. With her self-assured confidence, she broke into an infectious smile, and her variant began with a light beat, captivating listeners with her enthusiasm. Lena expertly blends pop elements with the emotional weight of the song in the chorus, unleashing her strong voice. Although Lena's method was different from Alex's, the audience responded strongly to her performance because it celebrated courage and persistence in the face of adversity. Her electrifying performance transformed the melancholy tune into a stirring hymn, captivating the audience with her impeccable vocal technique and command of the stage. As a result of their inherent tension, the two performances created a perfect contrast, with each spotlighting the depth and beauty of the song from a unique angle. With Drew drawing to a close, the crowd went wild with cheers, fully engrossed in the emotional roller coaster they had just witnessed. The final note lingered in the air, and the audience went wild with applause, creating an electric atmosphere. Now it was time for the coaches, Kelly Clarkson, John Legend, and Blake Shelton, to weigh in. Kelly was the first to speak, and her honest critiques and observations were well received. Impressive work. You and Alex both added something unique to this tune. You brought a sense of vulnerability to the stage with your hauntingly beautiful performance. Your energy is the energy of this anthem, Lena. Involved everyone and gave us the confidence to speak out. To be honest, I'm still unsure of which option to choose. John then added to the conversation, saying, I admire how you transformed a popular song into something uniquely yours, Alex. Lena, your interpretation was like revealing the real emotion underneath the onion's layers. It is very remarkable how music has the power to evoke strong emotions and foster connections. Your performance was a prime example of this. At last it was Blake's time. The country singer had never been shy about sharing his opinions, and today was no different. Although both of you are amazing, I must give the nod to Alex for the moving scenes that landed me squarely in the middle of the fields, but Lena also deserves praise. Your star qualities is hard to ignore, and I certainly wouldn't want to be in Miley's shoes right now. Miley looked up at her competitors with a proud expression on her face. You have both shown amazing talent, and I am very proud of you. Everyone could feel the intensity in your voice, Alex, and it took us all to another world. Dear Lena, you breathed new life into the song, making it seem more freeing. It's hard to choose between the two, but I have to decide based on who I think best embodies the tension in the voice. With a long breath, Miley considered the deeds that had just unfolded before her, and then she said her mind with all the honesty in the world. Lena became victorious during this conflict. The crowd went wild with yells of joy as Lena shines with delight, and Alex, despite his sadness, accepts his teammates' victory with compassion and support. The coaches praised the athletes for their dedication and outstanding performance. It was clear to Miley that this fight would go down in history, and she had no doubt that Alex would go on to great things. After the duels, the contestants made their way backstage to reflect on the intense emotions they had experienced. Alex, who was visibly shaken, thanked Miley for her guidance and support and expressed his gratitude for the opportunity to compete. He went on to say, "This experience has taught me so much about myself as an artist.